everyone, this is Marcy with my September mini album from the Deux Shabby Chic kit. Most of you have already seen the front. I did a video on that before I did the rest of it, and I've added the ribbons, and that's about it for the front. I had very little left. I've added practically everything that came in the kit, and I think next time I won't try and do that because, as you can see, it is very wide. I can't get it to shut. I have bought some bigger rings. I'm going to try and put those on and see if that helps at all. But I'm going to try and make this a little faster. I've taped this several times now, and it's just way too long. I may just end up doing it in 2 parts. I'll try and watch the time this time. This is the first page. It's probably my least favorite page in the whole album. I thought I had this great idea. I really like this Chinese dragon on the paper, but he hardly shows up, and he takes up the whole page, and the whole point was to have him on there, so I didn't want to cover him with more decorations. So I guess he is what he is, and you learn from your mistakes. The paper is outlined in gold embossing, and the page is painted with gold acrylic paint, and there's 2 tags. This one had, the first one has birthmark, and then I rubbed bronze perfect pearls over it, and it's got the button from the kit, one of the buttons from the kit, and a little bling in the center, and this black ribbon, which I really loved. I know some people used it to bind their kits, but I liked it the way it was. I did have to burn the ends so they would stop fraying, but I really like that ribbon. The other tag is just covered with leftover paper that I had from the kit, and a little stamp on the back, and the paper clip, heart paper clip. I do need to get some alcohol inks so that I can color my metals and that they will all match. The alcohol inks that I did buy are bright colors because I was going to do the butterfly, which I lost, and then I found, and then I went and bought the inks, and then I lost it again. So no butterfly on my pages. This is the piece of grunge board that I got with my kit. I know some people got squares. I got a circle. It's covered with Merlot color box color box pigment ink, and then gold to highlight the diamonds on top, and then clear bling. The second page is using the piece of lace that came with the kit. I didn't distress it or anything, and I'm sorry my light is so bad in here, my video is so bad. I apologize again, but so you can't really see. The colors in this are just great, but they are very dark, and I wanted to leave a little bit of light, so I left the lace the way it was. I didn't distress it at all. It's got 2 flowers here with a little brass charm that I already had. I have a safety pin going through the center of the flower, and the charm is hanging on it. I don't know if you can see that. My tag I stained with coffee several times to get it the color that I wanted. It does really make your album smell good. Makes me want to go to Starbucks, and I use some of the jute twine on the top. I am trying to hurry a little bit so this video won't be as long as my other one, which was really long. This is black embossing powder, a rose that I put on here. I don't know who that stamp is by. Somebody actually gave it to me. The butterfly has the Merlot ink, but just doing it on top of the chipboard without covering the chipboard with something first, it came out very dark. So it really is a good match for most of the papers in the album. diamond for his body, and gold around the edges. Most of my pages have charcoal. I'm sorry, I keep saying most of my pages have charcoal color box around the edges and gold color box around the edges. This tag I made, it's got a charm that I already had. It says love on it. And then this is the file folder, and I stamped it with the word love, and then it's actually covered with text stamp. It has lots of words on it: imagine, love, hope, play, stuff like that. So I thought that was really cute. I'm going to try and put pictures of my boys in this album when they were little. They're grown men now, but I have boxes full of pictures, so we will see what I can find. This page is from the idea of what I did came from a video that I watched of Arlene's, but she said she got the idea from Bona, so I guess they both get credit for it. I used the clock rub-on, and the word moments are rub-on letters from Making Memories. Flourish stamp is stamped in amber clay. And I know a lot of people got a flourish. My flourish was a flower, and I just love it. The stamen is amber clay. The body is, well, the petals are Merlot, and the leaves, the leaf flourish is moss green. The frame, it was stamped. Well, not stamped, but I used the stamp pad and just brushed it all over the top, the gold color box. And I was going to try and do the cracked glass, but mistakenly covered it with glossy accents instead of the Udi. So the glossy accents somehow reacted with the gold stamp, and it still left little dark spots, so I still kind of got that antique-y look that I was trying to go for. It's not just shiny, it's got dark, almost age spots on it from the two different things. And I do need to figure out which things can work with other things, because I did ruin a few things trying to figure that out. But the part that I got from Arlene and Bona was that the frame opens up, and I've got room for some good-sized pictures on both sides. The squares are sprayed with espresso, pesto, and terracotta color wash. So I thought those turned out kind of pretty nice. And the next page is probably my most plain page. I didn't put a whole lot on it. It's got my Prima flower, which I think may be too delicate to be hanging off the corner because the petals are already starting to get a little messy just from me playing with it. It's got the bling in the center. I went over the leaves that were on the paper with glossy accents. It's got the button and a lot of my bling that I got in my kit. This page, get it centered here, was really fun. I went shopping in the middle of making my album, and I got bronze Udi. I was actually, you know what, I'm going to stop here and I'm going to try and start again because it's going to be too long.